Hi, Allison.
Hello.
Hello. I'm not sure if anyone else is going to join us. We're just going to wait one more minute, and then if anyone does, they do, and if not, no big deal. And I'm so grateful you're on here because it's just nice to have someone to talk to, and I'm just trying something new today, and so thanks for doing this with me.
Yeah, I'm excited too. It sounded like fun.
Been a little different, right?
Yeah.
Are you enjoying your break?
Yeah, for the most part. I actually have been a little bit sick, but
Because we're on break, and that's what happens. Our bodies say, "Hey, you're resting. I'm going to make you sick."
yeah. Bradley got sent home early with strep and then I tested for COVID. I was like, go figure.
Oh no.
So
Oh,
you
I'm
got double
sorry.
whammy, but I feel okay. It kind of feels more like a head cold, so I'll take
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, that's not, yeah, I hear that.
It's not
Oh,
like the
that's not
first couple times.
right,
How's
right.
how's your break going?
Good. I have a small head cold myself, but
Oh
overall
no.
good. It's no, I'm fine. But we really haven't done much and it's been wonderful.
That's awesome. The
Yeah,
best
I
kind
think
of breaks.
yeah, we really needed a very low key type of break and it's been nice. So, yeah, can't complain. Well, we'll get started. So if you are, some people might be watching the replay. So if you're watching the replay, just a little introduction of who I am. I'm Kathy White, and I have been a Tastefully Simple ambassador for over 16 years now, which is kind of crazy. I have three kiddos, and really two of them are now adults. I have a almost 21-year-old, almost 19-year-old, and then a 13-year-old. And so I have lived and I'm currently living the crazy life of children. And it's crazy because when they're all of them are home at once, it's like, whoa, I kind of have to do like a come back to living how to cook for five people. And now I'm down to cooking for three people. And it's just very fun and everything like that and very unique. But I have had some very unique tips and tricks that I have found throughout my years of having to cook for five people who were all very busy. My kids were involved with scouts and basketball and soccer and dance and track and the school play, like literally everything, someone has done it. These are some of my best top tip tricks. Technically, there's five, but I'm going to call it 5.5 tricks. Well, I'll explain why in a minute. And they're kind of like around meal prep, but just even just dinner time in general for busy families and everything like that. So let's see. Let's go to our next one. Okay. So if I told you you could cook once and get four meals out of it, that would make life a little easier, right? So I was thinking, I started doing what we call batch cooking, and I use Tastefully Simple's magic chicken seasoning, making magic chicken seasoning, and they're making mom's favorite taco seasoning, and they're big jumbo jars. And the idea is that you're cooking once and you're getting pre-cooked chicken ready to go, and you can get at least four different dinners out of it. Um, I think it's way easier than buying like rotisserie chicken and then having to peel it off the carcass and all that stuff. But if you like the concept of a rotisserie chicken, this is exactly what that is without any of the mess. So I'm going to show a quick little video. Hopefully this shares the sound. I think you can hear that. Oh, and the nice thing, these can be done in the crock pot. I make this magic chicken seasoning. I make magic chicken pretty much twice a month and then throw the baggies in my freezer. And then when I need fresh chicken, I pull it out. So I'm putting it on my salad. I've actually done that meal. Chicken and biscuits is one of my husband's favorites. Quick for salads, like I said. I even do a pizza with it, wraps, anything like that. So I saw this little quote, one crock pot equals four dinners. We call that mom math. You know, we've all talked about girl math, but this is mom math, in my opinion. All right, so then my second tip is to theme up the day and not necessarily like based on cuisine, the theme, but every night of the week, you know, like you're going to be having on Sundays, is going to be a pasta night. So Sundays are pasta, Mondays are soup salad, Tuesdays are Mexican or Taco Tuesday, Wednesdays are Brinner, Thursdays are chicken dish. Friday could be like a red meat dish or and then Saturday's leftovers. Now, you don't have to make it look like exactly like this, but that was when my boys were starting to get really into sports and things like that. I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta have like a mini plan. So instead of having to be like, shoot, what am I cooking for dinner? I could kind of narrow down my choices to be just okay. Well, it's Tuesday, so I know we're gonna have Mexican, so some type of Tex-Mex type of idea, or it's Thursday, so all I have to do is take out some chicken and I'll figure something out. And once I started to do that, it kind of took a lot of the pressure off of trying to figure out well, what am I going to do today or whatever. So it kind of narrowed my choices a little bit easier because I think sometimes when we have too many choices, our brain can't compute. We can't decide. What are we going to do? A couple of Tastefully Simple products that kind of help me with that too. These are called the one pan dinners. They're sheet pan dinners, so less mess and easy cleanup, right? They just clean up real quickly. They have a fajita one, they have a chicken tortellini one, they have a pork one. So you can kind of play with some of those. Those are really great ones just to kind of be like, oh my gosh, it's Taco Tuesday. I'm just going to grab the fajita box and I know we're going to be ready to go. Or on Brinner, maybe you want to take advantage of the Tastefully Simple deal right now. They have a pancake mix that's $3.99. Why not stock up on that? And you've got Brinner scheduled ready to go. You can make them into waffles, you can make them into pancakes. There's actually a recipe too to use it as a cookie. So theme of the day or theme of the night, whatever it is, kind of create some type of consistency for each day so that way your brain doesn't have to think as much. All right. Meatballs. This is, I think, my favorite and ultimate mom meal hack because meatballs are so great. You can get them in, beef meatballs, you can get turkey meatballs. There's all sorts of ways to do it. I always get have a frozen bag of meatballs in my freezer because you can do so much with meatballs. I'm telling you, this is the ultimate hack. Obviously, we can always do spaghetti and meatballs. You can do them and do meatball subs. You can do sweet chili meatballs, meatball rice bowls, and meatballs freeze really, really well. So typically, what I do what I call Mamma Mia meatballs on a Sunday night for our pasta Italian night dinner. And I would make a double batch of it, and it's just 2 cans of crushed tomatoes, our Tastefully Simple Mamma Mia marinara sauce, 2 cups of that, and then your frozen meatballs in the crock pot, let it cook. You got some pasta, boom, bang, bomb. You got it. Now, the leftover meatballs, this is where the magic really happens. Those become part of my soup and sandwich night on Monday because we're going to have meatball subs. Hello, there's our sandwich, and I can have a soup or a salad, something like that. So, quick and easy ways to kind of play with that. Now, Tastefully Simple has actually 43. I don't know if this is going to show this. I don't know if you're seeing it. Let's see. Hold on one second. Yes, you can see that. 43 different recipes for meatballs. And it's not just, your spaghetti and meatballs. There's lots of different recipes and different ways to think about how you could use meatballs. I'm telling you, meatballs are the ultimate mom hack for sure. And lots of fun different ways. There's even a cinnamon apple breakfast meatball. Hello? How fun is that? Meatballs for breakfast? Yes, please. So I love meatballs, if you can't tell. It's one of my go-tos for sure. All right, my next hack is my crock pot. I mean, I may or may not have a small love affair with my crock pot. I love my crock pot. Can you tell? I swear by it. I also highly suggest getting the crock pot liners that you put over it so then it's even less cleanup because the one thing I hate about the kitchen is the cleanup. Like if I could have a little kitchen fairy come in and clean my kitchen, that would make me super happy. But I have not figured that one out. Someday AI will do that for me, I have a feeling. But guys, your crock pot is definitely the busy mom win for sure. I call my favorite crock pot meals are dump and go crock pot meals where I'm literally unzipping a freezer meal, plopping it in my crock pot, hitting low and going. That's it. Like zero mental energy like needed. You set it, you forget it, you come home, and then you have what I like to call the sweet smell of success. Oh my gosh, when you're like walking through the garage and you like smell something, you're like, what is that? Oh, that's right. Dinner. Dinner is done. My BFF crock pot. I mean, she's my go-to. I don't know about you, but crock pots are the best. Now, so I gave you some five of those tips. This is my 5.5. This is my point five. Probably one of the biggest complaints I get from busy families and such is that they have picky eaters. And I get it. Like I have a picky eater too. I have a picky eater husband. Two of my two boys are actually not terrible picky eaters. My daughter's a little picky, but my husband's probably my pickiest. But way back in probably when my oldest turned 2 years old, we instilled the no thank you bite, but not the classic no thank you bite, not like a take a bite, you're done. At the same time, our pediatrician at the time had said to us, just so you know, guys, you are not short order cooks. Whatever you're eating, your child should be eating too. And we really took that to heart, being like, okay, that's great. I don't want to have to cook three different meals. So we decided at that time you would do the no thank you bite of your age. So if you are 2 years old, you need to take two good no thank you bites. If you are 6 years old, you have to take six no thank you bites. If you are 13, you have to take 13 thank you bites. And no joke, my 17-year-old a year or two ago said to me, he was eating something that usually he likes, but he just wasn't into it. He's like, Mom, can I just take my 17 no thank you bites? And we were like, okay. And it's so funny. The kids, they get it. It's part of showing respect for who cooked them the meal. They know that wasting food is wasting money. Now, at the end of the game, again, I'm not a short order cook. And I say, if you're still hungry, then you make yourself a sandwich before you get a snack. Like that's just the rule. We always have peanut butter and jelly. So that's the thing. So I do think that it's important. And I know that some kids are just going to be the picky eater. But we do need to expand palettes better. I think we've run into a world where we just want to make people happy. And as long as we are expanding palettes, it takes a lot of time to develop your palate and learn if you really do like it or not. So that's my story on picky eaters. All right. And then, of course, I love freezer meals. Guys, this is your future you's love language. And freezer meals are dump and cook later. And that's the beauty of this. So I'm actually going to be doing a freezer meal workshop on March 8th at 7 p.m. So similar to this time frame. And it's all going to be on Zoom. And I will send you the grocery list. I will send you the meal prep instructions. And then we're all going to gather together on Zoom and prep all 10 meals in about an hour, hour and a half tops, I swear. And that's the cool thing is that this is called a dump and go dinner because we're just going to put all the ingredients in a bag, zip it up, and throw it in your freezer. Now, remember my BFF, the crock pot, you get to use this for that too. So I think you will love this. There's going to be a slow cooker lasagna, some pork tenderloin, confetti chicken, all sorts of different things, spaghetti, even like there's something for everyone in this, and I think that your kids will totally appreciate it. Plus, probably your significant other too. And yeah, those are my big tips when it comes to meal prep. And I always say meal prep is not about being that perfect Pinterest mom. It's literally about having dinner, handled when life gets loud. And I have a feeling that a lot of people are in the thick of life being loud right now, and it's just crazy. So now that you've watched this, or you've either watched the replay, or maybe you are watching live with me like Allison, I like to offer a little thank you for watching with me. I'm going to give you $5, what I call Kathy's Kitchen Cash, off our dump and meal prep night, which is going to be, like I said, on March 8th at 7 p.m. And if you want to do it, I will give you that. You just have to let me know and I can get you that coupon. Other than that, that's my little top meal tips. Any questions for me, Allison, that I could answer for you, or what kind of stood out to you?
I really liked that the crock pot was involved. I liked that there was 43 different options for meatballs. I never knew.
Yeah, right. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy. Do you have a copy of this slideshow that you're able to share?
Yes, I will.
Okay.
I'm gonna upload it and I will send you a copy for sure. And I recorded this too, so I will upload that too.
Awesome. It's reassuring, and to have a different themed night every week seems way more maintainable than what do you want for dinner? I don't know.
Right? Exactly. It kind of it narrows those choices down. And I think, I think after working with students, I learned that very quickly with kids, and I never took it to the mom level. And then I was like, oh, now I get it.
Yes, it's awesome. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for joining me. All right, I will send you a copy of the slideshow, and I will send you a copy of the audio recording. If you watch the replay, would love for you to let me know what you thought, and let me know if you want that $5 cash. All right, thanks, Allison. Have a good one. Thank you, everybody.
Take care. Have a good night.
You too, honey. Bye bye.